Oyerepa News.
No Siambo Oyerepa 100.7 FM Sinebusa for Mamu nyina adwo. Ya trasi ya den samudo from mamu ane ama hodo bi so ane de bramo. Ni nyina afri Kumasi adum Bosheba building prisons runabout. Facebook and YouTube ya demo live. De di ma kwetele bi ne se ye beko ahafo kukuom ne yatie ene se Ghana ne baako Nigeria for miensa aposifo ache wo se omako wia abema bia wonya mfinhie num na zikotela bebo yenchiremu.
Yesi afimu yenim se ya pamu a na omafuto sanfo kenufori ata kopiem ra sebedwamu wodi media budget akotudwa emu nsem kakra yede ebeba
na media budget ya ho wodi atudwa se free SHS no aban betrase na wahwe niema baako mienu bi na mo se yebetwam de lalai
eno na wo kire se enkran tema motorway no nyagopo ya adum no wo yesiesie bibia awie ato no bi beba so na eno nso yedi nchiremu ebetoam
efa Ghana ye GDP the first gross domestic product no what they tudwa say nanka eninam wo hamu nchemu be nwotwe enum ne akire obabi nanso abafom pa na yebedi ho nkoma nwumre
eno no wo to aso nso so se nabco trainees no nyankropa adum yi start e wo ho na no nam so betimi amom so bibia ono yankasa nwuma
na ebra ene wo be komra se bedwe fie de kra na edom kuma no o mafo mo ho adwene ede na course ye de munchebo so bebre mu
afei Kumasi asokwa bato opesu aso na MPP kuoma ni bie e ka kire pani bi ho so wo mepa chawo wo mepa secretary ni foforo no achawo ni panifo bi o musoso ho no ni nyina ye de enchiremu ebetwa mo ene anwumere korea ni samufo aboafo de wa wani tue buburija no anwume kododo no aso atachi a ya trase ebrepem beto o monka Facebook ria ka cho say Oyerepa radio na so Oyerepa news fafa ho na yenkeka yemfa e ma okro bia santini menimbra
Oduyefo na na sabere pinamai na na penkra hene chia me abusafo ensem no nie meko ahafo memu kukuom ene makoduro ewasu na for south ne yatie ene se abrante be wonye mfinhia aduonu enum 25 years your friend Frank Boy apostle fache no na nipa miensa bi ka ho a wo se Nigeria for adenti a ne yatie ne se wo makowia abema bi a wonya mfinhia num na ye ntoato bebre ye nua Ziko Taylor ewa homano so abusafo oto yenkra Ziko
yo apanika
ammo Oduyefo ni na te se ho
Oduyefo apanika na ho ya de
me ho ya pa na ho so te se
nyame adem so ho ya na mi ta ko ya minim bi timi ya o ma bente me ka me tele kwache
yo de ya tie so ni ntino me yente wo so nkan de na ekọ
yo wodo wani etim ewo suna fota to 70 de japani force se ya tia tempo pro na ya tiwade na agaye shodoso so ere na jo so frem then NCC so it's too much suna fota enyema ekoso no enya de tese pata so we be how da ya ni bikam ya de free anybody have edumo ba be ye ejete ise no Ghana ni pabone ko etoti pa na enye gai ya koda ensolia wodo wani etim ewo suna fota ko e friend say sua abranti e friend say John Boy Frank Boy wono waji di pa won kasa ensusu ewo nipa ne se enso na abranti bi a bibiti se bitia da sanfon bi ko su won ti selum akwaketo akwa na owo suku na abranti ko no ba na limbu de den mo ma tu ti sore na enantie ne gelo mutu wodo ti ne bako ya nya de ka jombe ni tim no mu ya se ka de tiwo na abranti aka akwa kan na so na puwa ho na o mutia se de asa enya agwa ne tutura me fa bangum na ni kan kan ne sepura ko ka kan de on tomatem a polisi ko on so committee to ti ho o mutesi ka ya ho na ate a polisi to ti ka dia wum e ka ko gotano wa won to mu bejina na twiu na ho no mu ke akra wodi entisia endini ete Nigeria ni emrantie mensa na so na ho so mu so akra ne ke to le ba ko de wodi ko atinya ka wura ma no so ka ta de abrantie no Frank Boy no wodam okukom police Nigeria for to see you kan wa akra wodi entisia endini wa kan okukom police enipa ebu faso no woni ka se ka se wa this is spectacle si ko fi etem tenya me adom ka keneke o mu do gina asem na ensem pro si do bia no ye de me e for to be sam ya asina fo chat ye ne ko sa branch e ken se plan boy a ofi ne boko okozi akra efi asiku a wo fi de managerial for akoton wo na keno
na ai eziko Frank boy no asufo wa no tie anase owo batam na ya no oba mako
o dia bewo abrantie boy no owo ne boko fie ya o ne boko fie na akra no musiku a wakọ na eye madam park Christmas school na wakọ na nne no akwa na ejima nkosu e ba ka no na ofo no kwa no egwa se timu ho international school se ho na akwa no na yote na ho na ma me su timu se nya de sa akwa nti ba su ho ne mo branch na wo ka me John boy no wono tie wono mi fi ne bakopie na de boni nti ni kopie no e wa su fu a wo de ne hwene na no ene na ni na ko ahwa akwa bokro no a sabi kredo se Yakubu Fort was kodo na nsunya yet na so le pete no
wait ayi no Frank boy no onima kwada ne dada na se akwada ne timi ben no wotimi fa no onim ne dada
according to sources no mo tese afufo ho de na wotwini wota bene na mbo pa wokọ do banti amanfo susu se da enkofo no susu be se etomu ho a womu di enkomo se be yo benya akura bi edi amano eti omu tese oba na okọ etomu mu se de bako na sufo de udre for the wadi sta enu kwachiri mi dukra na ya se na otidi wo de wonu edi agro je se de wo monica gas no eti ene na so etumi ate yetimi aso me penti
iziko kana omofa ye no oye area ho ka na se wo mo aba na wo do ma de bae
kana enye pasinya kana eye tande kana de bae o modi communication mu na ye pasinya ka
si hanu na mami musa bibi sa hyase ekoso wasu na fo sauta ya kire nkwada na ntine bia na amanfo ani wo ho sa na se we de chichichi mu ho
na chabla bi mpacho
enkwada wiawia no ahyase ekoso ewo mpatamu ana ntine bia na omani wo ho sa na
aye ne kwa na tawodi wani etem ewasu na fo sauta ta de ne ekoso pa enche akra be se botum be se mi sa se nan no akra wo fi se be se mi sa o 24 ano meka ni se o cha o se from kra na oba be na na tu ka ka no se di be se na wo twe se for na te se ni problem ni bi na kwa ko se e fu bi mu a wono so affect wo se so wo yeke mo ni a se bi tele sa wo se buto se dia wo se a wo te won ma itu ka no eno ye de ne be dan kukum a politiko kona bia sa adante ni ko ma de bi ne nya entimi enana eti enu ada do ni kin e wo suna fotato a asola solenke bomu na local council of justice for Reverend Emmanuel Mensa eti nda se mo nya ti jade ise free family economy ni babane for net asisi e wo suna fotato bi an fa ni na wo ene se ne e dia we eti meti na do ni kem kukum politics na eni pra ebu fashion se politics wa mo anya dia kamna nche ne dia misa ke so mo kokra be tuma hwede
ziko ya makwara ne tini nkwa wai woni ebusua no
sure
yenua ziko tell amane boye fresh na fo sa tukukom ni ahenkro no na mate
ya kuya ni mabusuafo kase no na ebusu ayede mamo na yenimisa yesi afimu ni yapamu a ankropa dom enhye no se de tie no ya edurubere bi seyi a omano foto sanfo kokogina mera hye bedwam na wode se bi kokoto edwa fa ya ko mesika budget ho nti de ka ne media budget ne de ebra no asu seyi anya fa de agro kra ne se de emra ne hye no atie no owura ke no foriata ebo moden ekopio mera hye bedwam a ne nkasa ye na odi atudwa no edoso pa ba ko ba bepie mu ense ye beka yi a enche kra sa che kra no a ene ye to mem ne ye beka che se toto no kra ye na ntwa biem njuwa hunu ene ntwa biem enai samo opani ke no forata eka kira enkran tema moto we no nsiesie nyankropro ya adom na koso kukuru dom na de woso ye wo ye wi a to no bi beba so na afi wafiti ase na wagigi to no a sebe ya eja woni a wonsa wombie ene ka wo do nso ya bɔ no kwa ne ho ne ade no enkonkon basa bi ebebo ka hunu bia sa akwa na nso ebenya bi ade asiesie kwa no abɔ ho ebra ne nsɛm wɔde tudwa ɛfa ho no sei no ka no.
Mr. Speaker, Under the Ministry of Roads and Highways Public-Private Partnership Program for Road Infrastructure, the design, build, finance, operate, and maintain Accra-Tema Motorway and Extension PPP project 27.7 kilometers is at the procurement stage. Site work are expected to commence in September 2022. The government of Ghana has made a strategic decision in line with the Public-Private Partnership Act 2020 to procure the Accra-Tema Motorway and Extensions project through GIF, with a mandate to deliver a GIF-led PPP financing solution where maximum funds are raised from the market, but majority ownership of the project remains of GIF on behalf of the Ghanaian government. The draft concession agreement between GIF, the Ministry of Roads and Highways, is currently under review by GIF, Ministry of Roads and Highways, the Office of the Attorney General, and the Ministry of Finance. When completed, the concession agreement is expected to be approved by the PPP Committee, Cabinet, and Parliament. The completed road will be tolled. Mr. Speaker, all new roads of this nature will be tolled. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
nti abusuafo kan ofori ata na mote no nkan o mafuto samfo na wo kire se enkran tema motowe no yankopɔ ya adom ebobo so me September contractor bekoso na wafiti dwumadi ase wo mo wie pɛ na kwa no dem se kunkuro don a to beba so to no aba ya ebuko yi mutu ni firi kwa mu no ɛhɔ no ye besa to nya honko akwa bia ye highway a e busy part se sa tema kra motowe no se bia nka bia kuma se nkran ne ye se ye be ya se ye foforo no kwa de to beba so nti na chese
road Obuasi road
on Vembraso
Lake road
on Vembraso
then Chemoso road
on Vembraso
so many new road I ever
nti on Vembraso
nti ye wi am de ba kwesi
and yes anu wo kire nti ye hwe nanim nti ebetu ye ni o
mu ne de men camp
na be ka de bra ne hwe ka ye nto aso ana nti enu akire no na wo ka se hwe eba no sika ye jejeje e wo mayi mu ni ade anukure nyagopo anim ni mampani na adakwa akufa do e bon ho moden pa no nten konkoda akwanya wodo nsusu esi aba no ani so ya wo peso wo ye no sika sam no nsusu ho aye den se de ne obi anim so man mu aye den na nso na adugu so ya wo ye na afam de bia pesa akwa bia no awie se kontibe no obesore so de na wa anwie ni nyina mpo a wa ye dodo no a.
Mr. Speaker, in spite of the revenue mobilizing challenges, the President is determined to fix the roads. Our Year of Roads program is continues to be on course. Phase 1 of the agreement with the Sino Hydro Corporation Limited, comprising engineering, procurement, and construction contracts for 442 kilometers of roads and 2 interchanges, have gained significant progress, including Tamale Interchange project completed and commissioned, PTC Runabout Interchange project at 35% completion, upgrading of selected feeder roads in Ashanti and Western regions completed, with a lot more to follow, and Sunyani Inner City roadworks at 63% completion. Other key road and bridge projects are also progressing steadily, including the La Beach Road projects, lots 1 and 2, which includes a 3-tier interchange at Nungwa, is 34% and 50% complete respectively as of June 2022. The phase 2 of the Obechabi-Lamte Circle interchange and the flyover on the Accra-Tema motorway from the Flower Port Spinters Road are 57% and 30% complete, respectively, as of June 2022. The Kumasi Lake Road and Drainage Extension Project, extension of the existing Abuabo drain, and construction of the Chiripatre bus terminal at 92% at the end of 2022. Upgrading of Salaga Ekumdipe Pandai Road at 70% completion, partial reconstruction of Bojaso Adesu Road, Lot 1 at 98% completion, work on the construction of 50 prefabricated bridges to improve connectivity within areas cut off by waterways in all 16 regions have been achieved with progress of about 80%.
Yo Jene Kenoforeta Honorable Womefu to some for Finance Minister and Egusua or Kasei.
Na okomra shebe je fie kro ya media budget no sare to dwabiem say free SHS no and to bia awasa nanado sa toto se ohwe mu biem de friend say review no o mehwe aye se de be ya e betena se na enema ebeboa free SHS na akosoro na eduba bia se senior high schools o maduane asane ho kro de be nyina be free obia no wo se aban no gusu a wo toto sa nema no
and significant and safeguard our transformation agenda. Mr. Speaker, we have placed human capital development at the core of our national transformation efforts since 2017. We have invested 5.3 billion to enable 1.3 million Ghanaian children access to secondary education under the free SHS program at the end of 2021 to improve access to education. Out of the 571,892 registered JHS students, 555,353, representing 97.1%, were placed into senior high schools this year. This is significant. We are aware of reported challenges in accessing and transporting food for students in SHS, and we are fixing it. In response, we have engaged stakeholders and devised a program that ensures that schools will not be disrupted and our students are well fed. Government has also recently completed 17 additional projects, including classroom blocks, dormitories, staff bungalows, and libraries as part of infrastructure expansion in senior high schools to deal with the record increases in student numbers. Mr. Speaker, we shall not compromise on President Akufo-Addo's commitment to giving all our children the opportunity to be educated from kindergarten to university without the ability to pay being a hindrance. Free secondary and TVET education are not under review. We'll continue to fund them, we'll continue to improve them, we'll continue to create efficiencies.
Yo, media no. Free SHS wasam no nanuachi ena agenda 111 asipiti na nanado yes obese obey pa hontoma ewo trade kumase hase no and so the tudwa say emu adwe otwe enso 87 de ya shase a yeguso a ye adwuma no.
Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to report that work has commenced in our various stages of construction in 87 out of the 111 size earmarked to Agenda 111 project. For the majority of contractors at various sites, we are well on course to bridge the health inequality gap and strengthen the health system nationwide. Furthermore, the following health infrastructure projects are expected to be completed by end year 2022. These are construction of 1 district hospital and 5 polyclinics in Western Region, Contombra and Suame, Lubu, Wasa, Donkwa, Bogoso, and Mpo. Expansion and equipping of 4 selected facility projects in Aburi, Kom, Tetekwashi, Chibi, and Atibi. And equipping of Upper East Bolgatanga Regional Hospital Phase 2 and completion of 37 military completion of a military hospital, Mr. Speaker, in Kumasi.
Any record of Rata, the far free SHS home, and agenda 111 home and a Martino.
And any some one, a bunny say, yeah, or see a tree of was a boom, to sa, Neja, unso watibi, a Jawanya Quanya went Tibia, now one Hebia, Nany unso on your home quiet tea, never baby, so no, nation but that's call. Yeah, Chinese say, na cofa by ye, na ibinu duya, I will quite fin, quite chany idea. Sanso ne fabi ekọ kwaya huduo mu no mu ye adwumane ade no eja ho nsem no eba bepem se bu ono mukra no mse o makatwa mai eno no no boke no forata ne woto aso se enhye no aban dia basisi efre no you start no unse eya kwanya soronko a ebeboa ama mabunu titiru wakasa tumia biabia wo nwuma aban no ani so ade hunu ni se anya bia no kakra so nya ba akra adwuma anya asese no obi ni ho no wobetimi afa akonya bi so no watimi abie wadwuma kakra nti eno na wo kyerɛ mu sɛ emeburu no mfa saa you start enhyehyɛ yi ne akonya yi so na wɔfo ho engura mu no ntimi mi abi hɔ ne yankasa enwuma kakra bɛboa ama nso nsa atumi aso na chi adwade e ba ne saa no a na nkɔ kɔba saa ban ne nkɔ na agye koro akɔ na emu no kakra bi obi abetumi ayi bia no ɔde ahɛ na setrem ɛno so kan sɛ
you start program will be a fundamental intervention in advancing an entrepreneurial nation to create jobs. Mr. Speaker, our iconic National Builders Corps program, which was initially run for 3 years and extended for an additional year, will be completed by 1st September 2022. The program, which engaged 100,000 young graduates, has prepared thousands of them for the world of work. So far, we have invested approximately 2.2 billion cedis. As they exit, the current cohort of the program are encouraged to take advantage of the Youth Start initiative and other existing programs in our drive to build an entrepreneurial nation. To support dynamic young entrepreneurs, access training to build their businesses and become a significant pool of job providers for their fellow young people.
Ayo, enti opani kenu frata said ya honsu twafa ye no ebrepemu no ye de Nako Trainees Association of Ghana Omo president no akasa penino Dennis Opoku Kateche eletro ahman so na ye bisa ne say de papa kan ye yanyi bi omo so mi say esi you start je say no mo mfa so no mo nsu ntimi fantintim omo ankasa nwuma no omo kan say oba pa e frɛ na ahman na busy ne no atoa so
gross domestic product GDP ehon sam na yedro no yera kan ofrata editubia se ye kan GDP na ebusafo na enenam ohamu nchemu num ene akire pɔnwɔtwe 5.8%. Say said ya hwemu biem ya revise no ama aba 3.7%. Ohamu nchemu mi asane akire pɔ ensom na ɔtɔ ne boss chechemu enema bi akeka ho ankran saa atimi aba fom na omaye hui se ya wo enema hodo bebre ebi onuma transport ebi ho nkra ne ba saa na yenkotie GDP nsema okaye no
revision to 2022 macroeconomic framework. Mr. Speaker, as I've already indicated, the macroeconomic environment has significantly changed, prompting the revision of the macroeconomic framework. Furthermore, based on the development for the first 6 months of 2022 and outlook for the rest of the year, we have accordingly revised the macro fiscal targets for 2022 as follows. Overall GDP growth of 3.7% down from 5.8%. Non-oil GDP growth of 4.3% down from 5.9%. End period inflation of 28.5% up from 8%. The overall deficit of 6.6% of GDP down from 7.4%. Primary surplus of 0.4% of GDP up from a surplus of 0.1% of GDP.
Yera kan ofrata eno no said de okan no wo mu susui wo mu do mani susui projection ayesaka GDP no yebetime nya bese 5.8 na o ma hwe hu said no yentimi nya na o ma revise no ya hwem bi mu a aba 3.7 no na nu achi no o hwe 2021 na afi 2020 said de na ebiasite na o chese o hwe 2021 na anakwasam yemutimi nya 5.4%. Esa wode to 2020 and 0.5% and hon krodeba and so yintie ne kakra.
Mr. Speaker, at the time of presenting the 2022 budget in November last year, we provided information on macroeconomic developments for the first 9 months of the 2021 fiscal year. We now have received updated information through the end December 2021, which I now present as follows. Overall real GDP for 2021 grew strongly by 5.4% compared to 0.5% recorded in 2020 and the revised 2021 annual target of 5.1%. Non-oil GDP growth also increased to 6.9% compared to a growth of 1% recorded in 2020 and the revised 2021 target of 7%. Overall budget deficit of 28.095 million, 5.6% of GDP, against a deficit target of 19.73 billion Ghana cedis, 3.9% of GDP.
Yo, yera kan ofrata no o mai so for hisikasem so ene media budget na no na yera Dr. Francis Tando economist wa bi wo sikase mu pa was high lecturer ya ye ne be bon komo e de afa ho no doc me mo adwo de ba Oyerepa FM so
yes sir me jo so
ye da se papa ene wunya bre ehwe papa yi kakra
mfa cho me hwe na fa
mo yen hwe ye GDP sensem no se de ono aka ye se nanka omo project 5.8% afemu se no omo ntimi nya no omo te so ba 3.7%. Enema bebre keka ye ya se hwe no wo mususu 5.8%. De enema na hwe anko yi amomo anti no e bia afa de ya revise down ama about 3.7%. That for what boy yen sa microeconomic no ne ho kro ne ba nyina de enema
yo me da se pa ntia wati afo nyina minister no ne sama no ba kan no sa wo hwe asama minister ne kan na meka say some folks kan wo me ndru 30% of asama na obekan no dia okan ni na say autopilot nsam no ho dada na wa fa bekan bi say wo hwe the GDP figures a o kana ekro de afibia so a wo ye budget a wo ka say oh afia be me pese yetumi ne come by this percentage na o ka so be ko wanim na wanyama bi a wo dia toto akwan mu ana be kire so be ko wanim enti sisi a yete ha na say ye bedru afi ni nfinfin no enyama bebra age yensem na nyama age yensem no going forward there ne be ye na ma nyama na age yensem no atumi afiri ho am say minister to me outline the problem I want nyina e mo ka say afi a ebe mpo no enyama mu be yeden wo hwe international market a aduane bo ne nyama inflation ya de na ekosoro but minister we no want me anfa nyama ngu anka nje say problem am kind solution one say wo hwe bible mu a bible na ayo ta ko to bible pa ndira me fa bible abra Joseph ya ka say kom baba Egypt no asema Joseph kan say dem ko bo de silo na ya fa de say aduane na baba no yemfa bi nkosim ama se komba ye koyi ana Egypt fo kwaya ya Israel fo akomde omo ama mkoka Egypt no
adekura dan no
wa ho enti ka minister no ka bre ye wo me ye ebra ye tu ye bayere em se ye bayere fresh wa ho ebro nso aba but ye ka se kura bi na se ye nyame gu ho pro min mame for the saka or the bakutu ka ma ka bo nti ontumi mfamba market enti buffer stock company omo ye dai say ye bi sika masa nkrofo ye mo amo trash ne ade monko nkurase ye nkoto diana ne fe nkogu silos si ekoto sa diana we ya dia ba boa ye ne say dia woto na diana no wo se we niska nti no ba se be dia bio jansu ye dia be gu ho nti ebedu December na nka diana ho aye den no dia odi aye ne beba na de ye to gu ho no so wo ho nti na ya ye Joseph but minister amfasa eyi number ye ka problems no ya amfa solution number so wo ka say wo GDP no wo fa 5.8 na sisi ya de odi aba what is so by 2.1% a chese niam na wo se wo de begu akwam no wentumi mfasa niam na ngu akwam eniam na bi ni sen minister ka say ye tumi produce one day set one factory no omonya 100 and something factories that are operating na no kwa wo ma mi wan say Ghana my wa say wo factories pa 110 e produce goods and services nka nyama bebre wa ye import nti chese ada say factories ni sha and so say capacity na factory ni wo no ye ntumi ma onya sa capacity ni fa nye djuma nti say what target as ada na ntumi mboa ye ni to say Ukraine ne Russia but they to free Ukraine no ye ntumi nye substitute wa hana amu ya to free Ukraine me amu no ye say acha wo de yem passes man nti say ye ka tie dua mu a ye di bro nya ne ye de mo foforo na bebi ye ntumi fa policy ne to wa say UK program na about tampa ICAO UK program na minister kan ye no je betumi akasa sa dia sa no en me ye o china ne bosumi ye wo mi samu no ana so say machine simple ye ready wo person odi amudia no kwa hase kwaje nti by December ne ye mo aye ready nti Ukraine ne you walk where by and fire. You say you're banning grain export. Now you're amazing, and you're saying export. 10 years, net importers. It is also one banner, or being so retaliate your home better. In the problems the minister our problems are correct. But I say solutions, one for solution number. One, and yeah, okay, and yamade, yeah, can not say a private public partnership. Private people never maintain a tool, now you know, a yamade. A woman say, so when you throw on most idea, but because the private sector in Burma, Sapano, a better good forever. May I expect to say, in my city road, this is yeah, you come and say, say to him, Nanka, you 2 years, Nanka, me to the car. A day, when I'm commercial man, what photo, so many, when this African baby, nothing, you try to this a day cry, and say, we can afford the budget for that. Well, into a moment after my minister, no, okay, Tadia, Miss Nuno, international media, 30% there, yeah, but they are Canadian autopilot.
Doctor, but that's yeah, Michelle, no brother. My Dr. Francis Tandon, or a lecturer, and was an economist, and media budget, GPD Honsam, and Yakutino.
Yo, I'm sorry, you could say, Mammo, now, Wapani can Furiata, and Sami, Dr. Tando, what's an adjoining, Sansu and Rasebe Jamu, one Casano, Nipani Fitias here, now, what's one adjoining. Dom Kumano Afa. Enaja womo kasai na wapani ato forcing and you didn't timapa faniska samho ewo don kuma no afa mrahye bedwamu no wo kire se asema wapani kenu furata abeka ne no as wakasa saa de agumframam echese ade apa sese Ghana fo ehwe ani mu ni senko masi kase betumi agina brane na kwa brane wona mo abotom abosom atumi ayede ye adwuma ye beto so ahunu ni ade oton ye beto o ye adwuma betu aka ne atua okaye na nsoso no o se pani no abeka saa wabra wamfa de papa bia anto Ghana adisi anim na wamfa sebe wa hawa ye namu no anu sie ebeba na opani atofo se bra waje bra no ane sentrafo di nkomo no ne sentrafo no so so hobi ya omkunchire bi edibae.
Let me start by saying that Ajegon, things fall apart. Things fall apart in the sense that credibility matters a lot in economic management. Forecasting is everything. The 2022 budget, I recall when it was read first in November last year, got investors very jittery, and as a result, they started exiting Ghana's market. Today, the minister's media review of the 2022 budget is worse. The budget, the media review document that he just presented is nothing but empty. We have a country that is in crisis economically. Everything in this country is not working. Yet the minister responsible for finance appeared before us and said nothing. He failed to address the very concerns of the ordinary Ghanaian. Today, he comes here once again only to tell us that he has missed all the targets he set in the 2022 budget. Every one of them, he could not achieve it. Only for him, proposed target that he's going to miss again in the year 2022 by the end of the year. For example, the Bank of Ghana reported to us that in the first half of the year 2022, June, the fiscal deficit is approximately 6%. Only for the Minister of Finance, who has already done the first half of the year fiscal deficit almost 6%, to tell us that by the end of the year, the fiscal deficit will be 6% again. How possible? How possible? At the time that you have revised your revenue down by 3.7 billion Ghana cedis, you have only cut expenditure by 1.8 billion Ghana cedis. So in total, the net effect is that increasing your fiscal deficit by 2 billion. Yet he's telling us that the fiscal deficit is coming down. How can this be possible? Again, our minister responsible for finance informed all of us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 has been revised from 5.8% to 3.7%. I beg to say, even the 3.7%, he cannot achieve it. Which has just informed us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 will be 2.5%, the worst ever in the history of Ghana. Things fall apart.
Things fall apart. And Ukraine book on FM.
A book.
Achieve.
Yes, Cheni achieve.
Yes,
fall apart. Center cannot hold.
Intimate hold on show. And the NHS, no. And the auto forcing, and Casano, one Casa, Madam Kumano Fesca, some home, Rashibi minority spokesperson on finance. Now, we are pet. And then you both produce any idea of Cassiano Monsumobra in tea. Cassiano Ban, Virginia Betty, Honorable Alice Afenumakin. Honestly, Sabi Kusabiana, Nusica, some idea. Kaka Canada Kakufa, where they call. Now do buy ye. A quarter of a so be a so man, Casabetu, you know, was your credit and this buying on Zindini.
Let's deal with the macroeconomic indicators without even going specific. We know that 2017, 18, 19, this country was enjoying a steady growth. We even achieved a single-digit inflation. Then, of course, the COVID-19 struck, which took us all by surprise. And not only this country, the world over. So, should an NDC appointee, an NDC MP, come to you and tell you that difficult times that we are in is as a result of mismanagement, obviously, it may be one of the numerous propaganda. We would not escalate the spread of the COVID in our country. It affected production. The worst of it is the current Russia-Ukraine war. Iron rods come from Ukraine. The paper for bagging cement come from Russia. Flour, wheat, we know, wheat comes from Ukraine. Once there is this war, which is a force majeure, obviously you don't expect things to be the way they were. So for NDC to go to IMF when there was no such world crisis, to turn round and claim that they are better managers of the economy because we have to go to the IMF now, means Ken Ofori-Atta and his team are incompetent. It's rich, to say the least. It leaves so much to be desired.
Russia and Ukraine. Oyerepa some of the bio. Honorable Alex Afenyomaken, Onosuni, and no.
Nabusafo said, Munim no Marasebe Fieno. Sebase, Swaphobi, te says, the Hesica Sabuso come Rasebe the budget Akutuga. Na, Sama Yebre, or Marasebe Fionum. Woman Betonum Beto, Woman Church and Media Gun Krata, so by church, and who could never be brave. And SS's a brown rock and Ofori-Atta Buddha Hape, and has a Kakra. After Gusona walking cack and canal, no has said almost a boom table son, pa away, pa away. Oh, resign. For what you might do, one some fata for you must all no almost to 2 no cranaba. I say, what be we now walk a cack and 7 or walk a canano on the young back question. Ah, Drama, ho, Ghana, my Yabara with you, here, mayo. Men kase won fa ho kese nsemo okekanyano onwele Ghana ho etrimodem to mo ka kese wonya patriotic citizen mo na mo menko mra hye bejefie na yenkohwe se de edom kumane dom dodo no wo mo ye ya ko wiase speaker eba mu ene ko afa so a ono mo kasa nyina.
Members, this is a clear manifestation of how far we have gone with our democracy. I'm not sure you really understood what I said. After turning the House into a national theater, and making yourselves happy, I allowed you because you've been sitting for a long time. So I just wanted you to exercise a bit. With this, I also have a compulsion and I have to take 10 minutes recess. So sitting is suspended for 10 minutes.
I'm wɔn sɛ no de bro table so saa no pa away pa away ɛna resign wɔn de kɛno nyɛ yɛn no wɔn ne wɔn ne wura kɛnfo yata ɛna na wɔn kɛka kyerɛ no na speaker kyerɛ sɛ me maa mo semadu sɛ mo fa nyɛ deɛ mo yɛ no na mo fa nyi mo ani kakra because mo atana kyɛ ɛne sɛ ɔyɛ ya ɔde hyɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ hɔ me sema bɛ du no mo sa mmra no deɛ kɔ so mmra hyɛ bɛ dwa fi bi no
yo na yɛfia ne yɛnkyerɛ mu na yɛmfiri mmra hyɛ bɛ dwam kakra na afi yɛmrɛ kumase asokɔ abatɔ mpɛ so aso asante mantam ha ya kumase abɔnten so a ɛne ne sɛ coordinators no a wɔn wɔ asokɔ mpɛ so aso no no wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn akasa chairman yɛ wɔn na te constituency hɔ Reverend Benjamin Fusun Kroma wɔfa kyɛw pɛ bi mmra ɛne sɛ deɛ ba asɛm na papa ne kan yi o wɔn sɛ di kan aseda no anasa akyɛw pa kɛseɛ paa no ɛnkɔ ɛmfa ma twɛtwɛfoɔ pɛ ne wɔn to abayi ne nanse yɛn so wɔn no jase kodua frempɔn ɔno na akyɛw pɛ di kan ɛnkɔ mfa ma no ansa na deɛ tɔ soɔ no aba fam koraa ɛde ama mpanimfoɔ bi a wɔn nso so ɛwɔ saa constituency hɔ no mo na wɔpani Kwame Wiafia Kɛntɛn ɛdi akotene paa coordinators no waka hu bi ɔno koraa na coordinator ɛwɔ Kuwait aprabon na yɛne no ɛni nkɔmɔ wɔpani me wadwo
mejusu minya
ɛne kaka yɛne ɛna deɛ na mo se mo chama yaka ɛdi kan wɔn fa akyɛwpa ma JFK ɛno akyire na wɔn to aso fa akyɛwpa bi so ma mpanimfoɔ no bi ɛde asɛm na ɔka kaka yɛn
yo minya meda wate pa wakonya odi amano me fa konya na ntia MPP mpanimfoɔ nyinaa tutu aspa delegates yɛn minya abusa ya asɛm no opititia ebra yakoto ye constituency aba no na asɛm no hyɛ asɛm ye ira da tempo dia o sana ka oba for MP wa sopa ana chiwe ya da bi wanta so da ifo obeso boy yi na mu yi dinki obeso akọ nanim nduka se ni ma so kwa manyina kuma ko bi meti ibra akọ no obeso cry ya ma yi na de support man in fact you see and say ebra akọ to constituency aba no de ye ko de so for ka kire ye ni say ye nu mpanifo a amade mo aba say ye nto mo so aba no obi bia e de kasa what do you mean na one plug in support ama you rakodia no na nipa no ye kan tell no ahia one vote kwa wonya ampania pa tenifo boy ni na ye rakama so ti maka hu bi no omo nyina e ba ni e ma boni da so bia mo bia square o sa to bo no aka me kofi na isa me asomasi me obenten ukemu ba se abana se motoma me na mbe me concentrate executive a ni yi ye rakodia amada e ta me ki se dia sofo mu nyina boka no no ka se ni na ye ni ka sempa ni na na ye ni ji ta be no afi fast forward e ko to abawie yi ko yin penifo ya ama wa kan dia mo ye adwuma no kama se de ye no ya kwa ne ko tia chairman afi oda na chi ama ye rakodia o di pen support about the body ano kra de te ha ti se penifo gba ne ye mane bede ono na ka se be support ma se wanya fine it me can be because enye se be bad covenant na de ye ya etwa kuma na ama ebo fu a nje so mpa cha odek
wele mami sa wasem we hyew na yemfa hyew ansa na wato aso kyerɛ sɛ sabi ekuse bi anya ado abato de obi akokurumuti untimi mfo so obi nto aba mu obi ɛne ade ya bi na mo regina cha ma akɔyɛ ya kɔboaboa saa cha men no ano a ɛya sɛ wɔde ade bi hyɛ wɔ mo kɔ kyekyerɛ mo kɔ ta dwombo du akyi akɔfa nsɛm hu ha ɛba ɛ na mo so mo yire wɔn pampe so mo kɔ ta JFK akyi
there be utie de make ya wo de no ye different issue together they make ya for ko dia area asokwani ba teni o
yetio
ye tell say we ya sama na o leader ye submit for so be ne ho
okay
ni so be the two abama ye
ntichirim
be pa no tell na ye yo na sama so ye asokwafo no bi ka tell say bre be ko no faba no ye nkrofo a amonche ya tell ka tell say ye mu ta obi a teni yo ye mu so obi a nti apon no mo ko ye ya faba de odo tato akoma so no body yi se da kana sa flag no me asumasi ana obenten me stop go say dia mo samo de timi nyima me a dia mo kan me ya mamo ni o dia asoko fo mo kan ene na me ya mamo o che be ka sa me say ke ka de kan say haye o de an no kre ni ti che no e me bia ti ni kwan say o de no o timi to do afa ye ni problem na ye ha o ni say the penifo so wona dia mo say ya mo no
okay
who are the panel support no na south african someone sabe any say catch the party any we lakodia no question na only any ni any say ye kwati ya so what say You are put the idea where better. So we are cutting.
I just a wombre.
Just I tell you, we are having more men. Something is too much. I think sure, because I know what I say. And yet, Papa said, a brand here, what's wrong with my calling? I'm a lawyer. Be a lawyer, and you. Not to you, I can say, well, you better. Now, service of your own friend. And to my mind, the cocoa pie said, Debbie, never panel, one can say, I might now to come in, you're very laughing for. Put him, sir, a year by a young cat can get a car. Well, I think you don't think it's a I granted with you and persuasion. That's why I said, yeah, before no one's was here, you know myself. I'm a cram support, which I must say, better. And they actually better. I didn't get several conversations. And then I cut some say, in Manuya, Omra saying, maybe we can offer top packets here. Am I record the other packets of kind of something to get that and can see you can't say
medium ben am ofa so aka kire chairman say won fa che pamra ma twere formally akoma no ana say we no ba bia okogina kan asem no no okogina ho nsan ana won fa che pamra
no ko say be be cha mo na wani da no
kan we
o kan framam o video nya o ko ta do board campaign ate no ko ta asem no o dia say ndina you say what can no for that because I dey show the ba ko was ni so that say nete and then we go book no bia so on port say on this time our patch no obia dey ready say obesha no meeting kra it's what can so patch
enti wa patch wa dey dey wa patch wa mendai
oh e pe ni kwa say chibu wa go ndata ya se no me gbe ada ye dey say o ma ni ho ba se o tawa ma ni do wa dia enye I wish I was like
mama na ko pembrebe mama na ko pembrebe
ye ta brilliant to but what ni mo dey ya fa se bia na o tumi no o tumi se bi dey so papa so be sa dey no kwa dey I think they enough so be tumi dey sa dey na say e do duru wa ya hu dia ene do fote gare
ya mo ya ma chama ya ma hye ne kwa e kire se se bi ku se bi nya do we dia ma no susu na so ase woni mu di nkomo no dey pie free na numa ba na ne san ya obe no wonim ti dia wo free na numa ba na se de obe ye wo no se bi wonim wo nti ono so na mo a ahwe na de ti kwa do
nya ne sa na me ka senti e pa ni fo se won so mo ye dia ne bu ye dia ya nya to ka dia ade ka se dia ne fa fi no ho so we all do to ka no encha ye so dia se enti we dia e ya topa on fa chopa e ma ye wa no no fa bi ma nya coordinators no wo bi tie pa na for consequence omunya no mugidi a to man a chairman ka so ko gina na mu no ko nya de kama no ne odi ni gwase ka sia beto ko zo no e tie na pacho pa so dia anya no bi ni kuma ntiu ba ti akona bi da
ati ya do wa ba ni aka ntem ya no ase anwumre yi na wa pacho nso amia so nte na yeni nkomo wa ba ni kwa mi afia kenten na mo tin wenka no Kuwait aprabon na chese wo munyina wa so kwa bato pesua no ase eni se coordinators no na ka ho abumu o mu kire se ade na ntwe chairman pacho
kwame MPP ne ta afre no
sa chairman na se
do kasa yi
ayi yafe okay
yes.
Okay
in fact ente kwame MPP
okay
na abusafo mubakai me gide pasa mubakai se na no anu ampo na asomdwe park yakoye inauguration mampani koye okono oni owura kokonye do ho ene Atamels Institute for ene koye wo mu wie ya kwansi ene NDC for so ne Professor Mesa wonye ne baby kwa busuafo koye o so de baby kro na ehon sama badoso ba ko a ayi ni tipa ne sem Professor Mesa ne honi ni tiawa bi a ya yesi honum ye friend say state bust no dia guasia no ntwere ne sem ade we say na do dan kwa kufo ado ne kokonye do ho na bebia no pa ho ntoma ede esi ho no se wo ya hwan se wo ye no ba anase ajaba ede bia enwase se ye Professor Miss na wo ya hwan mpo enwase intamofo kaka se dabi ankoyi na no na dom kuma no ene wo so science atwefo hia bo tiawa bi ya wo ka kire aban se wanya bibia amfa ho a de beto no ne wura haro na diru so no ye edom kuma no na no afọ che enye se sa bia no ye fa na asumdwe park a na Professor Mesa pa asumdwe a kono anante ko honom ko pepa na na do din no pepa koko yiro ho din no vire ni nyina afi okra bu ade no kra afi honom monte ono kakra.
You know, everywhere in the world those of you who have visited the Lincoln Memorial in the United States, is for his eternal memory that you put his name there so that visitors will know that this is John Evans Atta Mills, the third president of the Fourth Republic, who passed on in public service, serving Ghana as its president, not who has uttered where his final sleeping place is or who sponsored is. And as I said, the president and his associates must take immediate steps to go and correct that wrong and that anomaly. We find it incredibly unacceptable and incredibly offensive. But for the peaceful nature of the late John Mills, I would have just walked away from here, there, and go and change it myself. But that would not be in honor of the late John Evans Atta Mills. He preached peace, and I learned peace from him. Other than that, ordinarily, we just walk from here. We walk and take it off, and then put what is appropriate. Persons who visit the Ashumje Park must know that is a final resting place of the late John Evans Atta Mills, president of the country, who passed on in office, and to his eternal memory, this bust is put in place. How then can any of you explain that just beneath the bust, you see who unveiled it and who sponsored or who supported it? That is not his name.
No. Yanko ayi mori na chase abra asebu kwa makase mensinim emfifi mantemu nana obokase ampa ena ekase na nafutuo ya wode amanyina ene se emebunu no mamo mfa sabi wo man emu aye den no enya kwanya na se broni baka de bisa advantage so anu mu take na advantage na mo fa nyem ho sekere me na da bi wo chase awiase ade bia bia no susuanso ho sabi de oguo no eno na abetwa ukọ ye ne mabi mo ne brisi kado ukọ wura ne mabi mo ensemfra eno ne de ewiye no susuanso no wa wonim dada eno nti ade no a eye saa ayi quick money ne de keke ka ho no na etufu pa na futu ade ma mabunu ne sa babun ana youth na sa ese dwanyiwo na mmo no enya rajil katna computer do edi bibi kwasia ana di so bia na wa wodachi na resen adwina ene bodam kronon the same adwino or entrepreneurial based mind the bottom as I be papa nti say na adwino hu yi ebo na me pii wo code na zo honum graphic designing me pii wo honum aye oboboa people are paying people to work from across different places. Online businesses be brave wo I am for some baby be obatataw nti minjina abazo jedo me fansira mbunu ogana nyina de tomo ojei onye sese wona brabom mo obia andwen de April ne enyana ntama oyi no muzusan yo zazo ho nti de we bia no wahweni papa eno no na ni nyina mu na akwa edwabo bia na wode hwe sebe ya aboaje oja festival no obitumi edinwadi yeti no wo pa na woda no wadi o lanche nti we na edi tudwa na ni nyina mu no won popopo ya wo abiaze dominance matra kunwa asase so da sebe kwebu awusi enso nsem enie
o man is say kada ni mu yazia na o chede ye twa brodo bia yi hona o man panyina mpo akada o man mu ayeti nti emi na minyira anka do yeti ayezi nyina o de ye hwe kunya ye zuba fodo a nezi no obebefum dama sisi ayarko ye hunda nyama bi wo hono ma no nko ye expenses bi o ha ya onkoye nti yesika no de ye bo ho ban kakra say ye ka do manu ye di na say ye ba manu ma goza na no ne zan de aban nti na aba wa atno wa review kru ho be bi wa ya kru na si si aso aba no de ye kwa IMF nti we hu de yesika sam no de ye bo ho ban na de we ya yesi ye here expenses ni expenditures ibi o ho no o de ye teto do onya asam a oye kotokuma asam oye open nti he na ye bo mpa de pempe do aye duri ye bateto nye mebido magana no so wetu mejina na nado oneze ne kasine bejina na nsem
ti da sebre kwabu ewusi enso edie eno no
ye kan focal charcoal toothpaste ede amam se fatwese wonu me ye hwehwe mpampan wo ha ebekọ kaka wo so ebekọ na wo se be ye fite samara fo na de aba woni momo omu bibia ye kama se ko supermarket bia mo shop bia mo so pekel charcoal toothpaste for 0246 86 47 98 Bosheba electric asini nkani aben wires ben bulb ben CCTV cameras adapters ahodom standing fine ceiling fine enye na utu akotwa na se otono mako ye bebo adodo energy commission ajetum ye wadum Bosheba building praises runabout baby ye kase ye ena duma ye keys and things building ene Republic Bank edi enimhwe antata akofoda no PZ obetima frey 0541 125339 0541 125339 obi wo plot ya oton plot mako num na ebomu na abusafo 100 by 100 ho krata sam ya kama obo fiedu adumasa santase na obo ase kwantempon ya so wona gi plot no ho afren 0556 047 176 0556 047 176 ofra yebeje so eno obi so obi ewo eduma ye ajamasu ya ono so woton nti ufiri ho kwana so ajamasu ba bia prophet kwaten na so na wono ono so de fofofofofofo ajamasu de no woton fofofo woni je ho afra ne 0244 799 865 0244 799 865 eno ewo ajamasu prophet kwaten no patem ho ba bia woton ena ba akoro so bofi do dumasa santase kwan so ni na santase kwan ya so a wono so woton
power specialist about clinic ni yade bia etu ase ama yade ye ntiamsua ya no akosa ho yade wate hepatitis ko tudwene yo ya breast cancer wono mukura no a kasa no nya ha wo ho ni nyina no power specialist about clinic obebo apa hebatin immune system bisa ho cough care enso obubo bia na aboa wo adua ya heba tonic ni ejirika jiri bema ya no amadam ho mpa no wasu kama adua ya mala mesin sutu malaria sinanse awona babia ntiana abobo bi pa babia etutu no kwajo de 0244 544422 0200383831 na Dr. Same Phyto Products abusia sa Same Phyto Mr. ne de se hona mpa yo ya ikura bayem osa anemia so hunu enye kura nwie yare no ha dwen goswa no phone na de kwa no Same Phyto ointment nso ugibia na mfi utiri wi kurantimi mfu no timi amanafu kama na ntima propro ni pimples ni nyina ebekọ na ne ba am ne de se ugibi twitwi sisi so hunu ne wonan no etoda ya ne mu wiewiewie wo na se ebia wonan tabro no kuresi form no nsansoa ne ade nyina no bo se wiwo sa ade bia fafa honu nyina ni nyina ebekọ misi eba sanso so na kai Fredimens wokọ apidank ne de ka ho nyina no a wonsa ebeka bi etimetim asore nkwanta any udru Same Educational Complex and Shuku Papa and on 0242 689317 0592 611116 na yamonko mo
abusafo yanko amahodo so nsemu kakra de efri aye mayama aba enesem wabu nipa na bi kunfo ama yekun wo mo na sai nipa na baako no ye marahye bedwane dada wono di ene fayo zayatao sa fayo zayatao no mo kire se ono ene baako ya kan France kojimi wo mi nyina no tuanamo bia na ye awurkasem terror attacks bia act bi no mo ye na wakuo mo ene ya ma wo mabusuafo nyina be chiae ya kese ye kuo mo no na ya awra hosampa na owura ye fra na Aung San Suu Kyi ya ono de ye ka democracy a o jiremo democracy pa no ohun de yakɔ so no aye ne ya ma ne bu afu sɛ anko yie na mfie bebre mu no wei ana di kan e wɔ mfie bebre mu a saa bi sa akɔso
na tututu nso so de abusua na sɛ kɔso pa de asan si bie mu efiri Colombia bɛka yɛn sɛ na nwumire ni sɛ nipa bɔne bi ate ase abɔnten ɔno so de ten watutuo ama akeka nipa bi a sɛ de ɔmasi aprepra no ano ɔde pa na ne nyinaa mu no mpanifo aba abɔnten so ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ nipa no osusu di saa nsɛmɔne ne deɛ yɛakye no na nhwɛmu gu so yɛ a meka sɛ yi abanka ntankrakyi egu ne nsa wei nyinaa mu no pani ya wakasa maposi sadom ene de tuye n'anim nti ɔmo gu so ɔmo yɛ nhwɛmu no de besi bia no panifo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛma yɛ asoate ne nso yɛ de abɔ ɔmanfo
kasebona na yɛde aseloduefo na na sabere pena man meni menu ya
Krobia asante na Ales special fast food atwuma bɔkɔ yɛnia yɛnua Sofo Frank
yes
sina danfo pa no na gye nyina no wɔ sɛ wokɔ na sɛ wabie Oyerepa na sɛ esi fast food na kɔfo dibo mu trinku no mo eti Oyerepa
mo de bɔ mo so
mo de bɔ mo no so je nti Ales special fast food yɛ mo adwate yɛ da se nkopon shira pa
yɛ fa ka bɔ kakrai ento so ne mpani atena so emre yɛ wɔ ɛdan bi a yɛ nampɔ mienu a bibia wɔ mbie yɛ de ma han ne bo no so afɔ papa 2 bedroom flat